Hi, it's Lou Theodore and it is day 94 of 100 videos in 100 days. And today I wanted to do something a little bit different with the video. I actually wanted to share a bit more about my work and about my plans going forward. It's something I've kind of vaguely alluded to, I think, in a couple of videos, that I want to make some changes. And I wanted to talk about it and share it a bit more with you today. So you may know Lou as this creative person. So I create videos, I create sketches and artwork and illustrations. Some of you may know that I write as well. And it's all about creating something exciting and innovative and something that has an impact. That's what kind of sets me alight. What many of you may not know is what I also love to do is help other people create those sorts of things in their own business. So I particularly like working with smaller businesses and solopreneurs to create kind of momentum in their business, to tell their stories in a really full, impactful way, to help them become more visible, to connect to their customers and their clients in a different way, to grow fans rather than just followers, and generally just to have more fun and excitement and passion for their business. Because I think quite often if a business owner, has that sort of inspired outlook, they take more action, they're more resilient when things get tough, and actually just the working day is more fun. And where does this come from? Well, actually, before I was an artist and an illustrator, I had quite a long-standing corporate career. So I worked for a top-tier management consultancy in London for, I think it must be probably at 14 or 15 years. And I did lots of roles during that time. But the role that I enjoyed most of all was working with the management consultants to develop new concepts to take their services or their new products or their thought leadership pieces to the marketplace. And it was that brilliant mix for me of working with business ideas, business models, quite often at the real kind of cutting edge of what was being developed at the time, and translate that into a communication strategy that was impactful and really made a difference to the business. And that love of business and just seeing business as potentially a very fun, creative activity has never gone. It's never left me, and I've kind of continued to sort of do it as a sideline because I love it so much, and there is nothing better than working with somebody who's set up a business and has perhaps encountered some difficulties, is struggling, has kind of lost their focus or direction. There's nothing better, more fun to me to bring my kind of creative self to that table and just help them make progress, help them re-energize and revitalize their business, and just regain that enthusiasm and that passion which will help drive it forward. So currently I'm working on a project for a company that sells environmentally sound, sustainable products. The background is The company's been established a little while. It's kind of lost some direction. There's been some change of staff and that sort of thing. So I'm working with them now to help them refine their story. One of the first things I noticed in talking to the director and in talking and just sort of looking at how they interacted with the marketplace, how they went to market, was they've got actually a really massive, compelling story to tell, which is so interesting and engaging. But it's not really being told. It's kind of like way at the back of the company where it should be at the front. I noticed that actually there are lots of missed opportunities in terms of how they engage with their customers. There's lots of opportunity to add a tiny bit of value and a lot more fun to the interaction, just to build that customer loyalty and really get their kind of customers to be fans, real fans of what they're doing. And there are opportunities within the actually the way the company is structured to change things slightly, so that would enable their story to really be lived, for it to become absolutely integral to the way that company operates, rather than it just being a background story. It is the core of that company. And if that was, told in a kind of a clearer, more effective, more fun way, it'll make a difference. It'll make a real difference to their bottom line. So that's what Lou is going to be doing going forward. I'm going to be doing a lot more of those sort of projects, and I really, really aim to target the kind of smaller businesses, the solopreneurs that don't have massive budgets for a brand strategist to come in and do a full review, or work with a ad agency, to set their communication strategy. Those are the people that I really, really want to work with, because, there is an opportunity there to turn things around quickly, to make changes quickly, and make a real difference to the success of that business. So that is going to be one of the things that I'm doing going forward. I'm also going to be publishing a lot more of my writing, and that is also going to become much more visible. So, and lots of that writing is about these skills of telling your story, building resilience as an entrepreneur, that sort of thing, because that's where my passion is. And I get asked about it all the time. I get asked for help with it. So it's time to kind of allow that to take the lead a little. And will I still do the illustration and the art? Well, of course, because that is in my DNA. And actually sometimes, the illustration will be used in those client projects. It's something extra that I can bring and deliver to clients. So whether that's on their website or on their Instagram or whatever, so it will still be used, and I will still do it every single day, because I love to do it, and that's how I create. So quite a lot of news, and maybe some things that you didn't necessarily know about me and about my work and the sort of things I do. But I just wanted to share it today, and it seemed like a good time. So I hope that was interesting, and I shall speak to you probably a bit more about it tomorrow. Thanks for watching.